When Taylor Swift teased her new single, The Life of a Showgirl, fans expected pure glamour, a dazzling pop anthem filled with glitter, confidence, and grand spectacle. After all, she's fresh off the record-breaking Eras tour, one of the biggest live performances in modern history. But when the song finally dropped, what people got was something entirely different. A hauntingly beautiful confession about fame, identity, and the emotional cost of being adored by millions. Within hours of release, the song soared to #1 on Apple Music and Spotify. The YouTube video gathered millions of views overnight, making it one of the fastest-rising Taylor Swift singles of all time. The song is the title track of her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, and it features pop sweetheart Sabrina Carpenter, a collaboration that instantly set social media ablaze. Fans were eager to hear how the two voices would blend, and the result didn't disappoint. But while many praised the emotional depth, others began asking a tougher question. Is The Life of a Showgirl already overrated? From its first note, the song sounds cinematic, soft strings, slide guitars, and an echoing beat that feels like a curtain slowly rising on an empty stage. Taylor's vocals are calm, rich, and reflective, carrying the kind of emotional maturity that only years in the spotlight can bring. The lyrics paint a vivid picture of a woman who lives her life under blinding lights, adored, applauded, yet unseen for who she really is. They cheer for the costume, not the girl beneath, she sings, and that one line cuts deep. Many believe the song is autobiographical. Taylor Swift has never been shy about using her music to reflect her personal life, and this time she seems to be looking back at her own journey, from a teenage country girl to one of the most powerful figures in modern pop culture. The showgirl isn't just a character, she's a metaphor for the superstar herself. After years of performing on stage, facing breakups in public, and living under a microscope, this song feels like Taylor finally taking a moment to speak as the woman behind the image. Sabrina Carpenter's appearance gives the track another layer of meaning. As someone who once opened for Taylor during the Eras tour, Sabrina represents the next generation, a rising performer stepping into the same glittering world that Swift once did. Their duet feels like a conversation between two artists at different stages of fame, one offering wisdom, the other listening, both understanding that the applause always comes with a price. But here's where opinions start to divide. Some critics say the song doesn't break new ground. The message about fame's dark side is powerful, yes, but familiar. Taylor has sung about isolation and public pressure before, in Mirrorball, The Archer, and You're on Your Own, Kid. To them, The Life of a Showgirl feels like a beautiful repackage of old emotions, emotionally gripping, but not groundbreaking. Still, even her critics can't deny one thing. When Taylor Swift tells a story, people listen. Her ability to turn personal pain into universal art remains unmatched. And in The Life of a Showgirl, she doesn't just tell her story, she bears her soul. So, is The Life of a Showgirl overrated? That depends on what you expect from Taylor Swift in 2025. For some fans, the song is everything they've been waiting for. Poetic, cinematic, and deeply introspective. For others, it feels like Taylor is playing it safe, sticking to her tried-and-true formula of blending vulnerability with mass appeal. Yet, it's hard to call something overrated when it hits this deep. The emotional honesty of the song cuts across generations, from young fans discovering her for the first time to older listeners who've grown alongside her career. The millions of views it's already gathered on YouTube aren't just about hype, they're about connection. People aren't streaming the song just because it's new, they're streaming it because it feels like Taylor is speaking to them. The music video takes the theme even further. It opens with Taylor standing in an empty dressing room, staring at her reflection while dozens of costume pieces hang behind her, each outfit representing an era of her past self. As she walks onto a dimly lit stage, the applause begins, but her expression doesn't change. The spotlight follows her every move, but it feels less like adoration and more like interrogation.
It's a chilling reminder that fame, for all its glory, can also be a cage. This haunting visual has sparked endless conversation online. Some fans see it as a statement on how women in entertainment are constantly expected to perform perfection. Others think it's Taylor's subtle way of saying goodbye to a version of herself, perhaps signaling another artistic rebirth on the horizon. Whatever the case, the symbolism is striking and deliberate. Still, let's be real. Part of the song's success comes from Taylor's unstoppable momentum. Anything she releases becomes a cultural event. Whether she's re-recording her old albums or dropping surprise singles, her marketing machine and loyal fan base make sure her work dominates global charts. That power can sometimes make her new songs feel bigger than they truly are, and that's where the overrated debate gains traction. But maybe the real magic of the life of a showgirl isn't in the melody or production, it's in its message. Taylor isn't just performing another pop anthem, she's revealing the cost of being the very thing fans adore. Beneath the lights and glitter lies a woman who's both admired and misunderstood. The irony? The very audience she sings about, the ones who cheer too loudly, expect too much, and never stop watching, are the same ones giving the song millions of views. Whether it's overrated or not, the life of a showgirl proves one thing. Taylor Swift still knows how to command attention. Her storytelling remains sharp, her emotional truth intact, and her ability to turn private pain into public art unmatched. Maybe that's why she'll always be the ultimate showgirl. Not because she shines the brightest, but because she dares to pull back the curtain and let the world see what's underneath. At the end of the day, the life of a showgirl isn't just another Taylor Swift single. It's a mirror reflecting everything that comes with living your life in the spotlight. The applause, the exhaustion, the loneliness that hides behind every perfect smile. Taylor has always had this rare ability to make millions of people feel her emotions, to turn her pain into poetry. But this time, it feels like she's not just singing to us, she's singing about us. Because in a way, we've all been the showgirl before. We've all worn the costume, smiled through the pressure, and performed for people who never really saw us. That's what makes this song hit so hard. It's not just Taylor's story, it's everyone's story. The story of pretending you're okay when you're breaking inside. The story of chasing perfection in a world that never stops watching. Whether you think the song is overrated or not, one thing is certain. Taylor Swift has mastered the art of storytelling in a way few artists ever could. She's evolved beyond a pop star. She's a symbol of resilience, of reinvention, of turning pain into power. And maybe that's the real life of a showgirl. It's not about the sequins, the lights, or the fame. It's about surviving under the spotlight and still finding your voice. So, as the life of a showgirl continues to break streaming records and dominate conversations, remember, every lyric, every tear, every applause hides a truth most people never see. And that's exactly what Taylor wants us to understand. Even the brightest stars still crave to be seen for who they really are. If you loved this breakdown, don't forget to check out our other videos about Taylor Swift, from her songwriting secrets to the hidden messages behind her most emotional albums. Because with Taylor, there's always more to uncover.